Welcome, everybody. It's nice to see you here. I'm Debbie Dashinger. A warm welcome to you. This is the 23rd Annual New Living Expo. Isn't that amazing? I want to show you this beautiful book. This is called The Aligned Soul, and this is written by A.J. Kavanaugh and Thomas Workman. It's a gorgeous book. Yes, the gentlemen here exactly are the authors, and a lot of this is channeled messages, so you just sort of pop it open, and it has the message of the day for you. You can get this on Amazon, but also, if you go to their booth to buy it, you can get a signed copy. These fine gentlemen are going to give you a wonderful example of what it's like when two individual beings are able to merge in another realm with a collective of beings who come through them. It is very beautiful to see them channel together. Thank you for being here, and please enjoy the beautiful AJ and Thomas.
Thank you, Debbie, so much for that wonderful introduction and being a part of the New Living Expo together with Neil. It really is very special to have that energy here with us today. I do want to introduce our beautiful moderator who's going to be helping us today, Ms. Sally Monroe. Stand up, say hi. And this is going to be interactive for you. So there'll be a point where the guys will ask for your questions. And we want to let you know that there's no question too big or too small for the guides. So it might be like, what is my purpose? Or should I buy the red truck? It really doesn't matter.
If you would all join me, please. We're going to take 3 deep breaths together, in and out. In and out. In and out. We are so grateful for your presence. We feel you gathering around us, and we are grateful.
Dear ones, greetings. We are most grateful for the opportunity to share in this communion, in this conversation with you today, to share in the beautiful light that is of your energies, to witness consciousness in creation at this special time of awakening. For dear ones, you are in a period of transition, as is Gaia in a period of transition, as is the solar system and your galaxy as it expands in conscious awareness. Many of you individually, as it were, challenged at this time, confronted with new energies, with new thoughts, with things that are unfamiliar to you, and perhaps things that are familiar, which are now in a new light. Dear ones, we remind you at this time to utilize the aspects within you that enable you to be fully equipped for this very time, for this very moment. We have spoken of them in our meditation, specifically your chakra systems, your breath, your ability to ground to Mother Earth, but to realize that you have all of the resources that you need not only to exist, but to transcend and to triumph as beautiful lights of consciousness.
What an interesting time for you to be incarnated on this planet, yes? Challenging, yes, but a spectacular time. We appreciate you may not feel it yet. You may not know it yet, but what you see around you looks more like chaos. To us, it looks like transformation. And to us, it looks like the rocky road to ascension. And for we remind you that lower, denser energies must come to be resolved. Like a boil, they must spoil up and out before they can resolve. And you are watching many boils ready to pop now, yes? It is an interesting time for you to be here, and yet our greatest concern for you and why we are here is that you have believed too much of what the dense planet has taught you. It has taught you to feel shame. It has taught you to be embarrassed about yourself. It has taught you that you are wrong, and it has taught you that you are broken. And we wish to remind you, for you know you are none of these things. You are magnificent beings. You are light, and you are Source itself. It is impossible for Source to be less than it is. And so therefore, we wish to challenge your beliefs in what is wrong with you and ask you to challenge them as well. We know you fear that perhaps you will be too full of yourself. You call this a large head. You could use your head to grow a bit. For what happens when instead you doubt yourself, when you put yourself down, when you give in to fear or shame or guilt, is that you lessen your impact, you lessen your light, for none of these things are in the light of Source. Easy to say, difficult to adopt.
You are the young masters. You are the sprouting seeds beginning to break through the soil and emerge into a new, better and supportive atmosphere where you may flourish. We call this a time for you of self-realization. We remind you that it may be difficult at times as you confront people, places, and energies that are unfamiliar, and yet all of them providing for you new choices and new opportunities to raise your frequency, to raise your consciousness, and to move those toward your heart's desire, those things that give you joy, those things that give you pleasure, that enable you to attract even higher and higher frequencies into your realm. For there are new, higher frequencies coming to the planet that we are hoping to equip you with at this time.
Do you believe that you are adored by Source? Good, for we wish for you to begin every day, to end every day with this knowing, for it changes all of the choices you make. When you avoid the things that your heart desires, for you believe you are not worthy of them. When you pound yourselves, as we hear you do so often, because you believe you have made a mistake, instead have learned from a choice. We remind you that there is no mistake, there is no judgment. In fact, every choice that you make literally has an outcome that is your teacher, and that enables you to make new and different choices. Do not revisit choices that did not make you feel joy. Instead, find the new choice, for joy is your birthright, and it occurs only when you fully understand that you are adored by Source, that there is no judgment of you, that there is no punishment. We even wish to reteach you about karma, for many of you use it like a weapon. It's never intended for this. It is simply the law of cause and effect. And so your ability to understand that my choice has led to a set of consequences. Do they serve me or do they not? This is the only question we encourage you to have.
Some of you may feel that you are on a roller coaster with its unexpected twists and turns and bumps and highs and lows. And yet, when there is joy, knowing that you are carried, you are safe, and you are secure, that there is a destination, a path for you to follow, you can then let go and enjoy the ride in a beautiful new perspective. You are always guided and you are always carried. Do not be afraid of the bumps, for they offer you new understandings, new abilities to make new choices and new learnings.
Or your journey on this planet without bumps would be quite boring. With all of this, when we say so, not to cajole you, but to encourage you, and to help you expand, to understand all of the brilliance of who you are, and to see as we see your brilliant light that shines out and should never ever be muted. With this, we wish to hear from you. We wish to share energies with you. And so we open to your questions and your inquiries of us. And greetings.
Where do I go from here?
Wherever you choose, dear one, and that is the joyous aspect of it, for you have infinite choice. Dear one, so many of you believe that you are cursed down a certain path, that you are fated, or that you are subject to your job, your relationship, or where you live. And yet, the beauty of your existence right here, right now, is that you have the ability of infinite choice to choose and to choose again. We remind you and we remind all of you that you are fully equipped to handle any and every circumstance placed before you. You are not here to succumb. You are not here to fail. It is simply not the way Source and the universe is constructed. It is simply a matter of your expansion and your awareness into that. You always have the keys to the car. It is your choice to open the door, to sit behind the wheel, to intend where it is that you wish to drive, and then to proceed with gentle actions, knowing if you take a wrong turn, you have everything you need to make a new turn and set a new direction.
How terribly unsatisfying that answer, yes?
Yes.
For many of you believe that you are being directed, that you are being told what to do and where to do it, and that you are obedient and good souls by listening to an external force rather than listening to yourself. We remind you that your soul is made of the same stuff of Source as the same stuff of all the universe. We hate to take away your reliance on external forces, but should you wish to live a life of joy, we shall do so greatly. For you do not need anything but your heart to tell you what it is that you wish to do next. This is your heart's desire. Now, this is challenging, yes? For, of course, to determine what it is that your heart wants is difficult at times. It is why we beg you to spend more time silently. Your guides are not around you to tell you what to do. Your guides are around you to cheer you on. As we said, you drive the car. The guides are sitting in the seat next to you, cheering you on. Oh, we're going left. How nice. How good. We're going right. Oh, we're going ahead. And each of those choices will come with their own consequence, will include new learnings for you that will expand you and are the perfect choice to expand you. And so we encourage you to spend more time in touch with your heart, in touch with your desire, for desire is your life force. Desire is the very thing. As you listen to it without shame, without a feeling that you are afraid you will be wrong or you will do it wrong, you cannot get it wrong. You can simply learn and grow from each choice you make.
Dear ones, pain is not the answer for your existence. Suffering is not the answer of where you should go. We shall give you a secret. It is always in your joy. It is always in your heart's desire. When you are in the higher frequencies of love, of music, of laughter, of singing, of dancing, of moving, these things illuminate the light within you, and your light cannot be unseen. Your light attracts similar frequencies and vibrations, and so on and so forth as you ascend higher and forward in these frequencies of joy. And you say, yes, I want more of that. I want more. I want more. As we have said, things of a lower vibration are never truly satisfying.
And so, beloved, we ask you the question, where would you like to go? For that is the answer to your question. We are not saying it is successful or not successful, for it is all valuable experience. It is all expanding you. But we are asking you to listen carefully to your heart, even when it turns you in a great different direction. For you cannot get it wrong. You simply need to ask your heart what it desires.
A living example of joy, dear one. A living expression for you to be all that you desire. Dear one, this story is about you and your heart's desire. It does take courage, yes, to do something that perhaps no one else around you has done before. It does take courage, yes, to be your own individual, to allow others to see those things that you are creating for the very first time. It does take courage, yes, to put that energy on display for the world to see, opening to an aspect of vulnerability, as it were. But you are always carried, you are always supported, and you are always guided. And so we say, develop a relationship with us, for we are with you at all times. We are with you with the intake and outtake of every breath. We are with you at the asking, and we are always cheering you on and supporting you. You may grow as large as you may imagine, and you may be supported and carried along the way. We say to you, expect miracles, dear one, for miracles await each of you.
Beloved, we remind you that you are perfectly placed. And so the question becomes, where are your hesitancies coming from? We would encourage you to identify those hesitancies, those times of doubt, for they can contradict the energy of your desire. This is not based upon success, and many of you wait until you know the road to success before you move. And we are saying to you, move, for it is the action, it is the desire that carries your life force forward. It is your ability to take a step forward with the risk that it may not serve you well, so that you will learn better what does serve you well. This we wish to remind you of, most dearest one.
We shall further add that your heart's desire is a beautiful light, and it serves an important purpose, for others are able to perceive the joy in the adventure that you undertake in your own heart's desire, and it encourages them to then do the same, dear ones. You are leading the way. You are the beacons of light. You are the sentinels. You are the ones that are creating the new future. And so we say, be bold with your adventures. Be bold with your heart. Be bold with your sharing. For your light cannot be diminished. Your light cannot be unseen. Your light is as powerful as you allow it to be. And so learn to be masters of your light and to proceed in the highest frequencies of love and joy at all times.
This does not mean it is easy. This does not mean things come to you effortlessly. We wish to emphasize this. For mastery is a part of why you are here. It is a part of your expansion. We use expansion. Others say the word evolution. Others say ascension. We are speaking about your realization of the whole of you. And it is at times work, yes. It is at times effort. It is at times scraping your knees, stepping up and walking again. It is not success that indicates whether or not you are on the right path, but what you are gaining, what you are learning, what it changed for you in the way you view your circumstances. Yes? Instead of seeing circumstances as setbacks, in seeing them as some form of punishment or karma, that instead now you can see them as a part of your growth. Each failure is a chance for you to ask, and what have I learned now? What have I realized now about who I am, about my strength, about my brilliance, about my light? You are hearing us say clearly in this transmission that no other being can set for you your path. And so we encourage you not to allow another human, another angel, another ascended master to tell you where you should go. For their role is to guide you towards your greatest expansion based upon your desire to take where you are at the moment, whatever the moment may be, and to enable you to grow through and to expand out from, never to tell you what you should do. This is a teaching that is of great importance as your entire planet ascends.
Also, setting up this called a first spot of 8 to 12 people to get us through the aftertime coming up. Would you like to comment?
We are happy to be part of the energy, yet you may take back your invitation when we are through. We are joking. What we are saying to you is that the beauty of what it is that you are attempting to do is the very part of the human chakra system of the heart. And for the chaos around you, of course, is based upon judgment. It is based upon setting barriers between individuals, determining and judging who is greater than whom. And this is not a part of your energetic system. It is foreign to your natural design. It is why it never feels good. It is why it never produces joy. Check us on this. No one who uses power or judgment to move forward does so receiving joy. Oh, they may make a good game of it.
Dearest one, we appreciate and applaud your efforts towards your heart's desire. But we recognize, again, so many in this field see things as broken, and we see things as perfect as they are in this moment. For there is only expansion and creation. There is never anything wrong in a condition or a circumstance. It just allows for new choices. And so there is the opportunity to expand love and peace within yourself and within your own environment. The healing happens when you see others as whole, as others as peaceful, as others as love. For dear ones, you are not separate from your brothers and sisters. You are all each aspects of the whole, and yet each one of you with a unique facet of expression, with a unique purpose, as it were, to experience on this earth. And so, dear ones, each and every life in its current condition is important for that soul's own natural evolution of their consciousness. And this is what we call self-awareness, and this is the task which each and every one of you must attend to at this time, this aspect of an understanding of who you are, your own self-awareness, and how your actions, however unconscious or well-intended, affect others in your environment.
Dearest one, we wish to help you see the slight adjustment we are asking for as you gather together to share the stories of chaos, to share the stories of corruption, to share the stories of greed, whatever the avarice. You simply reinforce these energies. And so we are asking you, and we love your purple bands, for they can symbolize a new way of thinking and of being. We instead will feel compassion for other beings, and this shall take care of the chaos. Rather than our focusing upon the chaos, we shall focus upon the beautiful souls that live underneath it and who are longing for a greater way. This shall gather momentum for others' wish to be a part of something that is not blaming, that is not seeking vengeance, but instead uses love, the universal energy, the energy that carries us here today, the energy that swirls around us at all times. This is the energy we encourage you to go forward with as you work to create change. It is a slight adjustment, a change of heart, if you will, that enables you to simply say, there is a better way. There is a greater way for us to interact, to live as a society. There is a greater way for us to be a part of one another, to be a community. Let us find it together.
For 5 years, we've been meeting in circles of kindness, and I feel that it's time to really expand it even more internationally, even though we've brought internationally, we have over 1,000 people in the community. I have this vision of kindness keepers and sponsorship for more marketing, and I'm just wondering what you see and what's possible.
Indeed, dear ones, you may call it kindness, you may call it whatever you choose to call it, but what you are really doing, dear one, is establishing community. And this is the next evolution of your consciousness, to grow outside of just a consideration of your own heart's desire, but to realize how you'll interact with others and how you find your brothers and sisters through an understanding of what they are going through an allowing of all of their circumstances and embracing a consideration. I am different from you, and that is okay. This is an aspect you may consider of kindness. It is also an aspect of welcoming and joining in community.
The field is open for these kinds of actions. And so we can tell you that all the energies of the planet are consorting with you, beloved. They are working alongside you. This has not been the case for a very long time, for the energies have been dominant around judgment, around power, around control. And yet now this is shifting, and more of you, you beautiful sirens, you beautiful lights that shine out, are beginning to discover the importance of finding compassion and love as the dominant force, for it is the energy of the universe, as we have said. And so we can easily predict that you will find success, for it is a message whose time has come. It is a message whose time has been strong. We have watched humans as they gathered in protest, and yet rather than be in protest, many of them, they enjoyed their time together. They met new neighbors. They found that they were not all that different, though they looked different and they sounded different. Wait until more of our intergalactic friends join you. You shall see different like you've never seen before. And yet the principle is the same. It is the same. It is that your kindness, your love, your understanding that we all come from the energy of Source enables us to cooperate, enables us to collaborate, enables us to see each other with compassion even when we do not agree with one another. Yes, it is a perfect time for you to expand this, and yet we would encourage you to allow others to join in the understanding, to contribute, especially as you move to other cultures. A word like kindness, your languages are so limited. We cannot wait for you to be telepathic. It is going to be much easier to communicate. But your words, your terms, mean something different for different cultures. The answer is not for you to become arduous in finding all of the right ways. The answer is simply to involve others from those cultures, allowing them to connect with you and to join in with you. This is how you shall expand, and exponentially and so.
Indeed, dear ones, there is much light ahead for you, and we encourage you to hold the visions that you hold in your heart's desire, and to see in others their heart's desire, and to support their visions, to come together in an understanding that you are individuals that are a part of the human race, as you join in conscious co-creation with your guides, with Mother Gaia, and with the extraterrestrials that come with you in celebration, in acceptance, and in joy, and in these higher frequencies. We remind you to expect miracles, for your conscious growth and understanding shall expand exponentially in these next few years. We invite you to deepen your considerations of others and to deepen your own practices of the light, your own connections to Source.
Beloveds, you know you are blessed for knowing what you know, for being awakened in such a way that would even bring you to this gathering. We call you sentinels. What we mean by this is that you stand ahead of the mass population that has yet to come to an understanding you have. We encourage you as sentinels to recognize your greatest role is to be that step ahead, to say it is safe to move forward towards this land. It is safe to move forward in your conscious growth, to move forward in your understanding compassion, in your understanding the love of the universe and the love of Gaia. As sentinels, then, we wish to say to you, trust that where you are placed is perfect. Trust that what you are doing is divine. And trust that you cannot get it wrong. Have we said this yet today? We believe we have. For it is important for you to not doubt, but to trust that love carries through. And therefore, you are watching those around you who will awaken, who will join in, and you shall see this new earth that you all speak of so very much. Of course, the earth will not be new. It will simply act new. The human will not be new. It shall simply act new, and in ways that it was closer to its original design. Celebrate this, beloveds. Celebrate it here. Celebrate it back at home. And for this is what you have asked for. Your intentions towards this, which we hear so clearly and are so proud of you to hear. These aspects that you speak of are in fact exactly what the universe has worked toward. Do you know your intentions have been aligning the planets in ways that they have not aligned in quite some time? This is no accident. This is how powerful you are, how powerful your intentions are. And therefore we encourage you to simply in awe allow, to simply allow and let your wonder and your appreciation and your gratitude grow as you are inspired more and more to restore the heart of all of mankind.
Dear ones, we are so grateful for the opportunity to have shared in your energy today. And we remind you what beautiful beings of light that we see in you. Such magnificent souls who have chosen this moment and this time, as challenging as you may see it, for the rewards that are coming and that will come and that do come. Dear ones, you are beautiful beacons of light that is carried and unconditionally loved by Source.
And so we ask you to relax. We ask you to find joy in every corner of your experience. We ask you to eat the fruit or the vegetable or the meat with savoring, with an appreciation, and with great joy. We ask you to do all of your tasks with full appreciation and joy, for it is your birthright. It is what is available to you. We deeply adore you, and Source adores you so much more than we do. With this, we are complete.